Hi my friends, communication is a very important skill for career building. In the area of communication, public speaking is a segment which is even more important. As you go up in the hierarchy of your career, you have to express your ideas. You have to convince people. You have to align them to your line of thinking. You have to move people. You have to argue with people. You have to carry them with you. And so in this series of episodes, I am trying to give you some useful tips on public speaking. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do. Please see my earlier episodes also. As I mentioned to you, I wrote a book, Connect, exclusively on public speaking. It consists of 100 chapters, which is very useful for anybody who wants to become a public speaker. In this episode, I'm going to focus on the criteria for a good speech. Make a note of this word, criteria. You should understand what is a criteria. Supposing you want to buy a television, you go purchasing a television set with your criteria. What should be the size of the TV? What should be the various features? What should be the price? What should be the brand? And so you go and check with your friends and ask them, what's a good television to be purchased? A television set to be purchased. And they give you various advantages, the benefit they have in those set. Each one of them is a criteria. When you say you had a good dinner, the food was good. So when you say the food was good, what was that in that food which made you to think it was good? Taste, hygiene, whether it is over spicy or normal, variety, right? Was there sweets and desserts? Was it a healthy food? Where was the restaurant? All these things are criteria. When these criteria are satisfied, or when your criteria are satisfied, you say it's a good food. In order to be good, it should carry certain important elements. Let us discuss some of them. Before that, I came across a wonderful quotation by Paul Meyer. Communication, the human connection, is the key to personal and career success. It's by Paul Meyer. It's a human connection. You are connecting with people. That's why I call this program as Connect. It's key to personal and career success. So please take it seriously. Nobody is a born speaker. You can pick up the public speaking skill. You can pick up good public speaking skill. Let me give some qualities of a good public speaker. First of all, the quality of language, vocabulary, diction, articulation. Actually, each word should fall as a wire-cut bricks. Have you seen a wire-cut bricks? Clean diction. We are going to discuss many of these with a lot of examples in the future chapters. So language, vocabulary is very important. Use of right words, appropriate words. Not only that, the dictionary meaning of the word could be different than the contextual meaning. The second is voice quality, timbre, resonance. How does it look like? I'll give an example how you can know how your voice is sounding to yourself or how it is sounding to others. You take two books, you keep the books like this and speak. Now, You will be hearing your voice as it is heard by the audience in front of you. Or you can have your hands like this and speak. Try this exercise. Pause this video for a few minutes and do this exercise. You will know how it is heard by the people. That contains the quality of timbre, voice quality, resonance, voice projection. Let's say that you are addressing an audience of 50, 60. Will the last person hear your voice projection? Use of emphasis. What do you want to emphasize? Supposing you say, wear facial mask for your safety. You can emphasize in various places. Wear facial mask for your safety. Your safety. So your can be emphasized, safety can be emphasized. You know, when you write, when you type a letter or an essay, you emphasize words, no? You underline, you highlight, you put a quote, you put in italics. So in a written paper, these things will emphasize. It will draw the attention. When you speak, that is the purpose of emphasize. Use of inflection. How do you use feelings? Now supposing somebody comes and says, oh, I lost my dear uncle due to COVID. When you say, oh, you lost your uncle. Tell me, how old was he? Supposing you say, oh, you lost your uncle. Tell me, how old was he? Absolutely no feeling. That's called inflection. Facial expression. When somebody tells you a sad news, how is your facial expression? Somebody comes and tells you he got a promotion. How is your facial expression? Eye contact. Supposing I give this talk like this, that emphasis is very important, facial expression is very important, I will not be connecting with you. Body language. Are you looking confident? Non-verbal communication. When I am talking to you, are you just going through the SMS? Or are you communicating to the speaker that you are interested, you are excited, or you are not interested, you are not excited? Dress and appearance. Dress is not the only thing. Dress and appearance is also good. For example, are you dressed to suit the occasion? In fact, whenever I used to go for the training program, I used to ask the organizers, should I come in a formal dress or informal dress? When everybody is in an informal dress, supposing you go with a suit and tie and shoes, it may look different, right? So how is your dress and appearance? Rate of space, rate of your speech, pace and delivery. How many words are you delivering? How many words you are delivering? How many words you are delivering per minute? How many words you are delivering per minute? How many words you are delivering per minute? The same thing I have changed my pace. Connecting with an audience. In my training program, I connect with the audience. I need to make eye contact. Maybe there are elders, maybe there are youngsters, there may be mothers, there may be school-going children. Am I connecting so that everybody is taken into account? How do you tell a story, anecdotes? All these things make your speech good or not so good. So next time when you listen to somebody, remember to notice all these things. As I was mentioning to you, browse through the internet, YouTube, and listen to popular speakers and find out how they give importance to these criteria. And for this episode, one speech which I will never forget is Mark Antony's speech on the death of Julius Caesar. You can Google search and get the lyrics. Here, the purpose of Mark Antony is to move the people to align the not so friendly people to him. That's the purpose. And it goes, I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you that Caesar was ambitious. If it was so, it was a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it. Here, under the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is a honorable man, so are all honorable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me, but Brutus says he's ambitious, and Brutus is a honorable man. You should listen to this speech. It is a speech from Shakespeare. And ever so many people have given life to this speech. You Google search, go to the YouTube, download the various speeches and look at the various things I talked about, the eye contact, the gestures, the diction, the inflection, all these parameters, you go through that. I strongly suggest that you download Mark Antony's speech and memorize and deliver the speech in front of a video camera and compare it with some of the speeches which are there already on the YouTube and see how you can improve. I'm telling you again and again, practice makes it perfect. In my public speaking seminars and training programs, I give an opportunity for these students of public speaking to deliver this speech, and we used to evaluate how one did vis-a-vis the other person. And so, let me conclude, public speaking is very, very important. It is a learnable skill, provided you are willing to work. All the best. See you in the next episode.